This is a playful and dynamic yoga practice for the spine. Let's get started. So we're going to begin today's practice in an extended child's pose. So do take your time to come down to the earth, bring your big toes together, knees nice and wide, and slowly start to melt your fingertips towards the front of the mat. Forehead comes to rest on the earth. And take this as a really active stretch. So really reaching, walking your fingertips as far forwards as feels comfortable for you. Really opening up through the armpits, through the chest and the rib cage. We'll take 3 breaths. Big inhale. Filling up the body. And exhale out through the mouth. Sigh away, let it go. Big breath in. Feel the belly and the back body expanding. Exhale, sigh away and let go. Final breath, big inhale. Exhale, sigh away. Perhaps you can allow the heart space to melt down towards the earth. Just a little bit more. Gently start to rock the forehead side to side on the mat beneath you. Twinkle the tips of the fingers and the tops of the toes. Press through the tops of the feet. Rise up into a tabletop position and bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Keep the knees and the toes exactly as they are. Round through the spine, look in between the legs. Drop the belly, open the heart space. Big breath in, send the hips back. Fingertips forwards, come to child's pose. We rock straight back up. Press through the tops of the feet. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders round the spine. Drop the belly. Heart shines forwards. Open up through the chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Hips back. Fingers forward. Child's pose. Let's take one more of those. Press through the tops of the feet. Inhale. Rise up round the spine. Slide the hands so that they come underneath the shoulders. Drop the belly, open the chest, shine the heart forwards, big, beautiful breath. Exhale, hips back, fingers forward, take a child's pose. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Good, make your way back onto all fours, hands under the shoulders. Rotate the knees so that the toes are pointing back. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips up and back to find downward facing dog. Take a few moments, a few breaths for yourself. Noticing how your body's feeling today. Perhaps pedaling through the feet, warming up the backs of the legs. Taking some gentle circles of the head or of the neck. And settle into stillness, bend the knees ever so slightly. We're working the back body, the spine today. So just take a moment to be aware of your spine. Notice the shape of your downward dog. And we're looking for our back to be a long diagonal slope. Think about sticking your tailbone up towards the sky. On an inhale, lift your heels, come up onto your tiptoes. On an exhale, slowly press and melt your heels down towards the earth. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Work with resistance. Exhale, slowly squeezing the heels towards the earth. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Work with the breath. Exhale, slowly squeezing the heels away. Good. Look towards the top of your mat. Bend the knees and start to tiptoe your feet all the way up towards the front edge. You can come onto your fingertips. Feet hip distance apart. Bend the knees, hold opposite elbows, and take a gentle sway of the body from side to side. Have a big breath in through the nose. Exhale to sigh out through the mouth. Soften into stillness. Head hanging heavy. Just take one more quiet moment with the breath. Feeling the back body expanding on the inhale. Finding softness and release on the exhale. Good. Let's bring the hands on top of the feet. We'll slide the hands up the shins to find the tops of the thighs. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, reverse, fold forwards. One more time. Slide the hands up the front of the legs. Find the thighs, roll the shoulders in towards the back. Really feel that length of the spine. Exhale allows you to fold forwards. Plant the palms. Step the feet back. Lift the hips up high. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift both heels away from the mat. Slowly lower the knees to the earth. Take your time. Come up onto all fours. Untuck the toes. Round the spine. Look in between the legs. Big breath in here. Exhale. Drop the belly, open the chest, shine the heart forwards. We'll take just a moment to pause. Inhale. And a big exhale. Great. So keeping this dropping of the belly, so we're opening up through the chest. Walk your feet back and your knees. Walking your knees back just a little bit. And you're going to shift your weight forward so that your pelvis can kiss the earth, bend the elbows, and take your time to slowly melt your torso all the way down to the mat. I know this is going to sound silly, but I encourage you to stay with me and just go for it. Wiggle your bum. And what we're doing is just thinking about our tailbone releasing. So you might experience some tension in the lower back from time to time. And honestly, just giving your bum a little wiggle like this can really encourage that release and that letting go. Good, let's stop the wiggling. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Inhale, find a small cobra. Open up through the chest. And exhale, we lower back down. 2 more times. Finding that ripple of the spine. Open through the chest. Exhale, you fold it back down. 3rd and final time. Inhale, ripple up. You can pause here in a small cobra, thinking about this length through the spine, opening through the back of the neck. If you do want to come into an upward facing dog, you can open fully through the front of the chest, working to straighten the arms. Take any wriggles if that feels nice. And exhale, we lower all the way down. Forehead touches the earth. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Elbows come to the floor. Fingers point forwards. Take a breath. And then turn your right fingertips to face the left side of the mat so that the forearm is parallel to the front edge. Bend the left knee. Catch hold of the foot with your left hand. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Open up through the chest. And breathe here. Take a moment to think about your heart space and let it shine forwards. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears. Find softness in the skin of the face. One final breath. Keep this left foot lifted. Bring your left hand, your left fingertips to the floor. You're going to roll over onto the right side and pop your left foot on the inside of the right leg. Come up onto your right fingertips, sit up nice and tall. Flex the right toes. Bring your thumb and your index finger together to the inside of the left knee. Roll the shoulders in towards the back, working towards sitting up as tall as you can and looking towards your left foot. Taking a moment here. So much is going on. To ease off, bring the right hand further away from you. For a deeper stretch, bring it closer towards you. But wherever you are, we're thinking about finding length in the spine. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, this left hand comes up and over and you plant it on your mat. Right hand plants on your mat. Press up onto both feet. Right foot in the earth. Inhale, left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Breathe with me here. Exhale, left knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot on the outside edge of the mat. You can come down onto your right knee if you like. For a more active practice, keep it elevated. Right hand plants into the earth. Inhale, spiral the left fingertips up towards the sky. We'll take a few moments here, indulging in our twist. Inhale. Exhale, soften the skin of the face. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, take up space with your left hand. It comes forwards, plants into the earth. Step your left leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. We'll take a ripple of the spine. So this might be new for you. So enjoy the newness, enjoy the experience. Lift your heels away from the floor. Round the spine and thinking about moving vertebrae by vertebrae at a time, ripple through into a plank pose. Bend the knees, soften the hips, lifting the tailbone and the pelvis. Back up towards the sky. We come back into downward facing dog. I'll talk that through slowly one more time. You lift the heels, the legs stay straight. Round the spine and thinking of moving one vertebrae at a time. You ripple yourself through into a plank pose. You can bring the knees down here if you need a bit more support. From here, soften the knees, soften the hips, lifting back into a downward facing dog. Take one more at your own time. Move with your breath. Inhale, you ripple forwards. Exhale, rippling back up. Good. Let that go. Whatever happened, happened. You can bring the knees to the floor. Walk the hands in towards the knees. Shake out through the wrists. Shake out the shoulders. Let's take that flow on the other side. Come to all fours, kneeling. Starting by rounding the spine, looking in between the legs. Dropping the belly, opening up through the chest. Shine the heart forwards. Soften the skin of the face. Walk the knees back. Still thinking about dropping through the belly. You're going to rock forward so that your pelvis gently touches the floor. Bend the elbows and with control, your forehead kisses the earth. Roll the shoulders in towards the back, elbows onto the floor, fingers pointing forwards. Breathe here, inhale. Exhale, your left fingertips turn to the right side of the mat. Parallel lines between your forearm and the front of the mat. Bend your right knee and your right arm catches that foot. Try not to sink into the shoulders here. Roll the shoulders in towards the back, open up through the heart space. Find a gentle lift of the front body. What we're doing is we're working towards really bending that right knee, heel coming in towards your bum. Notice if any tension is creeping up in the neck. Breathe it out, let it go. We'll take one more breath. You're going to keep your right foot up towards the sky. Your right fingers come down onto the mat. Roll onto your left bum. The left side of your bum. Flex that left foot and put your right foot on the inside of the left knee. Come up onto your hands, left fingertips to the floor. Your right thumb and your index finger come together and you find the inside edge of the knee. Sitting up nice and tall, look towards that left foot. For a deeper stretch, bring this left hand further in towards your body, but really think about sitting up tall. To ease off, you go further away. It's a bit of a wobbly one, but wobbles are good. We're allowed to be wobbly. Take one more breath. Find softness. And on an inhale, sweep your right arm up high. Take up space. Plant the hands into the floor. Come up onto both feet. Kick your right leg up high. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside edge of the right hand. You can lower the knee to find a bit more softness. Plant the left hand into the earth. Inhale, spiral the right fingertips up towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale. Find a release. Indulge in this twist. One more big breath in. Exhale, plant the right hand. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. We'll go straight into our ripples. Inhale, lift both heels. Ripple through the spine. Find your plank. Exhale, soften the knees, hips up high. Downward facing dog. Two more if that feels good. Inhale, ripple through. Exhale, soften the knees, hips up high. Final time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Lower the knees. Release the hands. Give them a shake. Do what you need to do. Let all of that go. Let it all go. Come onto all fours. Draw the belly button in towards the spine so we're feeling strong, active and aware. Bring the left foot up towards the sky. Really flexing here. Belly is strong. Try not to dip or let go of the hips in any way. Finding length in the back of the neck. Fingertips pressing into the mat. We'll take 10 pulses of this left leg up towards the sky. Off we go. 10, 9, 8. Stay strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round the spine, knee to nose. Good. Extend the left leg out long, straight leg. Look forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Step the left foot all the way up in between the hands. Come onto the fingertips. Actively round that spine. Inhale here. Exhale, sink into the hips. Sweep the fingertips up high. Feel that moment of release. Inhale. Sink a little bit lower, exhale. One more breath, inhale. Fingertips to the earth, exhale, hips back, flex the left foot, folding forwards. So just bring that awareness to the back of the left knee, finding a slight micro bend so we're not locking out into the joint. One more inhale here, think about finding length in the spine. Ground down through your right fingertips. Inhale, spiral your left arm up towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, bring it round and through. Sweep both arms up high. Plant the palms. And send the left leg long behind you. So again, it's away from the floor. Find length in the back of the neck. Bend the left knee. So we've just come from this place. Left leg, the same leg is the one that's lifted. So we'll find a variation of our bow pose here. So it's a lot of work and it's a bit wobbly, so be kind to yourself, take it easy. Bring your right palm away from the earth, fingertips reach forwards. Step 1, breathe here. Step 2, float your right fingertips towards the front edge of the mat. Stay strong in the body. Step 3, reach your right arm around, trying to catch hold of your right foot. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Press your foot into your hands into your foot. Open up through that leg. Lengthen the back of the neck. Soften the skin of the face. Opening the heart, opening the chest. You've got this for one more breath. And then exhale, slowly release. Plant the right hand down, the left knee down. Round the spine, look in between the legs. Bring the big toes together, send the hips back, come down into child's pose, exhale. Just sit with what happened there. A lot might have happened. There was a lot of instruction, a lot to play with. Perhaps a lot of wobbles or giggles. You might have fallen over and that's okay. We're allowed to fall. Just take a breath. Press through the tops of your feet. Take your time. Come back onto all fours. And we'll take this on the other side. So lifting the right leg up towards the sky. Flexing through the right foot. Feeling really strong in the body. Back of the neck lengthened. So just ensure that you're not dropping this down. We'll start with 10 pulses. Off we go. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to nose, round the spine. Bring it all in. Inhale, extend the right leg out long. Straight leg. Exhale, step in between the hands. Come up onto the fingertips. Actively round the spine. Press through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, rock forwards, release. Bring it all up. Finding a low lunge. Take a moment to sink, perhaps feeling this moment of release and expansion. Perhaps a little tickle of freedom in the chest and in the heart space. Breathe here. Exhale, fingertips down, hips back, flexing through the right toes. Thinking about lengthening the spine here. Tailbone sticking out behind you. Energy, awareness in the back of the right knee. One more breath. Left fingertips stay down. Inhale, right fingertips to sky, finding a twist. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right arm back and round. Hands, sorry, my words just stopped. Hands come to the earth. Slide the right leg back. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, bending the right knee. And then finding or playing with a variation of bow pose. So step 1, come onto your left fingertips, reach them forwards. Right heel, sole of the right foot still pressing up towards the sky. Step 2, reach that left fingertips forwards. And then we can work towards reaching round, catching hold of the right foot. When we feel ready, kick the right leg away, open up through the chest. Breathe into the heart space. Soften the skin of the face. It's okay if you're wobbly. We'll take one more breath. Inhale, really open everything up. And exhale with control. Lower everything down. Knee come to the earth. Round the spine. Big toes come together. Knees mat distance apart. Send your hips back into child's pose, where we let things go. Take a breath. Just be with whatever happened. And then let that go. Come back into this present moment. Softening, surrendering into your child's pose. Walk both hands to the right side of your mat. Opening the left side of the body. The left armpit, left side of the rib cage. And then walk both hands to the left side of your mat. Opening up the right side body. Right armpit, right side of the rib cage. Bring the hands back to center. We'll take a few final breaths together. And just check in with how your body's feeling. If reaching your fingertips as far forwards as they can be feels good, then I invite you to do that. Or make yourself really tiny and bring your hands either side of the knees, or you can thread yourself up, reach towards your toes and pop one cheek down on your mat. If you've only got one cheek down on the floor, very gently just swap sides. Keep it easy and soft. And then if your arms have been threaded, unthreading yourself, reaching the fingertips forwards. Using the hands to help you roll up through the spine. Lifting, rising up, sitting tall. And we'll finish our practice today with just a moment of noticing. So finding a comfortable seat where you can sit tall, either on your knees or cross your legs. Bring your hands together at Anjali Mudra. Just notice how you feel. Notice the heart space, the chest, the shoulders, the neck. And all the way down your spine. Feeling juicy and wriggly and good. Love that. So thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. If you enjoyed this practice, it was a super playful one. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.